Hello, mages of all ages. This is Keejchen with some more Mage Wars. Today we are playing against Sharkbait, and I will be running a new deck that I have made. Lately I've been running a lot of very serious books because of all the tournaments going around, so today I thought I would try something a little bit different. Friendship is magic. We are running against Sharkbait's Dwarf. I just saw this one actually, so I kind of know what's going on. Our deck is a Straywood Beastmaster with a lot of ponies. This is my attempt at making a My Little Pony mock-up deck. So we'll see how it goes. This is sort of a throwback to the what's it called? My April Fool's video that I made back in April, 1st of April. And thought it was pretty funny. So recently, I think it was Koshe requested someone make a pony deck, and then I thought, that's perfect, so I'm gonna do it. And here we are. I've run it 2 times, and I've actually won those 2 games. That was pretty crazy. So let's see how it goes here against Sharkbait. He's definitely a good opponent. I've seen this dwarf, like I said, so it's a bit precarious. I used to run it with the Jotari and run 2. Put the layer here. I'll probably just put the layer in this zone instead. I think it's better to run it with the Straywood Beastmaster so I can make one of the ponies a pet. We'll see how it goes. Should I put on armor turn 1? I think I should. Or maybe just an enchantment. I'll go with the Rhino Hide. I know Sharkbait likes to focus Mage, so let's play into that. And I will say good luck, have fun. The guys are having some chat going on. Who seems a little drunk? Oh, Romeo, you silly bean. Actions phase, and I gave Sharkbait the initiative, so we'll see how it goes. I'm playing one-handed today because I broke my shoulder last Friday, so playing one-handed, and it's my left hand, which does not make it better. He puts down 2 mana flowers, so pretty basic move here, that's pretty good. And I will flip this thing, go here. So yeah, if I'm a bit slow, please bear with me. That is because we are playing left-handed, which I'm not used to, and well, what can I do? I have to do it. It makes life a lot more difficult, but I can play Mage Wars still, so that's nice. There's a lot of things that I can't do right now. Yes, I need a cybernetic implant, obviously. I'll just give him this because it's hard. Typing is really hard as well. Oh god. That is the end of the round. And we're in deployment phase, so I will put out my first unicorn. First pony of the day. I had an idea that I wanted to name all of the ponies, but I don't know anyone from the show, and I didn't really feel like researching it, so yeah. We're not making the first one pet, because I can't pay for that and cast down a mana flower and an enchantment as well, so we'll try it like this. It's I don't know what to do here at fallback. Yeah, they're talking about the double mana flower, or crystal, and that is a pretty good opening, I agree. I will not quick cast. We'll see how it goes. I really want the extra mana flower out. I think that is very helpful. Where do we go? I think I can move. Okay. Yeah. We don't need the mana flower in the corner. He's not going to go for it. So move up. I will put the Gate of Toughness on here to keep it alive, and that is my actions. He is summoning a Dwarf Panzer Guard. Very cool. I'm not following the discussion in the chat here. As Romeo is talking. That's good. You guys can follow it, and I might read it later. Right now, we will go with a Mana Flower, doing all the things, and that is the end of my actions here. Next turn, we should be able to get a pet. I think I can get the mana for that. Maybe. And a Harshforge plate for the Warlord. Very cool, and he puts the fortification rune on it. Yes. That is the end of the round. Alright, we're in deployment. We are not doing a pet in this turn either. No. No, I'm not doing it. Next turn. Let's see the deployment. I'll do it. Damn it. Yes. Okay. Because it's awesome and I want to have a pet unicorn. So for 3 more, I believe is correct. Yes, level +1. Oh. And that's my dishwasher. If you guys can hear that, I'm sorry, but it should be over quickly. Might go for 1 round here with a dishwasher in the background. Should have thought that through. We have a joint strength and a letter chaussées in hand. I kind of want to move forward and just start hitting him. That is the idea. We have a lot of healing with the unicorns. That's what they do. They're really good at that. And he's coming forward as well. Very nice. So I will move up and guard, I believe. Let's see. Go here. Click. And here. And Control G. Done. Alright. He's enchanting his Warlord. I don't know how we're going to deal with this Panzer Guard. I could Tangle Mine it, of course. That might be what we do next turn. I'll move this Unicorn up and guard as well. I have a feeling that he's not going to come to us. We're going to have to move to him. That's fine. We'll do that next turn. No reason to double move though. That's a little bit too frisky. I like this, and I guess he's all done, so I'll just quick cast. Oops, that was wrong. Weak token. Get it off. Quick cast, and I will put down. Let's do the joint strength. I'll do the pants for now. I need some armor on my mage. 3 armor with the rhino hide on us, so I like that. And that is the end of the round. And we're in deployment. I'm putting out another unicorn. We sort of need the mana for other stuff, but we'll keep doing it for now. The more we have of them, the better. The healing effect on them, they stack, or it stacks. So that's pretty cool. We haven't needed it yet, but I have a feeling that after this round we will need it. We'll see. Now the first quick cast phase. I will not quick cast. And we'll see what we need. I have the joint strength and Tangle Wine in hand. But if we Tangle Wine, I only have 2 mana, which means almost no reveals, I guess, except for the Gate of Toughness here. Could be revealed. Not the Rhino Hide, which I really need. So I'm not too keen on that. I'm not sure. No, I should go for it. He's got 3 armor, though. That's the thing. 3 armor, but so does the Panzer Guard. Doesn't really matter what I hit. No, it doesn't. So let's go and hit something with the Tangle Wine in front. Or I could use the pet first. And just move it here. We'll see what he does, but he might move away, so then we don't get a hit on him at all. Okay, I'm gonna do it. We are gonna Tangle Wine the Panzer Guard. Let's flip it and do like this. There you go. And Then we will go and smack the Warlord for 4 dice, which is fine. Oh, oh shit, I gotta use an extra hand here. Hold on, there we go. Can't do it. Four dice against 3 armor. We're gonna have to hope for some crits. But in future turns, I might use corrosive orchids or whatever. But really, my deck is more of a defensive deck in that we can heal a lot, and thus fighting a long and sluggish fight like this should be okay, I hope. We deal 1 damage, so that's progress, I guess. That is my action. We use the Mage first, which you're never supposed to do. He's got 18 mana. Wonder what that will result in. He is moving away. He's gearing up. Alright. So I guessing gloves, gauntlets, and maybe an elemental wand. That's what I saw from him before. And maybe more armor. Could be a veteran's build. He's got 16 mana left. Yeah, definitely the gauntlets and then some sort of hand slot here. There's the elemental wand. I think he was playing Lucky Luke before, Lucky's Luke in the game before, and he put out a whole boulder wand, which is kind of cool. So I'm guessing that's going to be the same thing here, and I would wish that I had more armor. But he only has 4 mana now, so it's not a boulder this turn. He does reveal a Hawkeye, so this is a stalagmite, a hurled rock. Oh, it's because a discount, of course, yes. Cool. 6 dice against my 1 armor. Let's see it. And I'm a bit lucky here, so it's only 3 damage going in. Very nice. But I do get a daze. No, that's a 9-up. Okay. And he cannot afford to reveal anything else. I guess the other thing is in Kiro's favor. But none of that right now. That's good. Then he's done. I will move my pet down here to give me some healing. Let's say done. And he is attacking my Beastmaster with the Panzer Guard, so I will attack the Panzer Guard with my Unicorn here. That's good. He didn't deal any damage. So I'm going to remove his guard here, because he will not get that defense bonus. Oh, god damn it. I need to remove that token. Jesus, this is hard. Now, come on. There we go. And then move down. Get the other hand to help here and declare an attack. And he's got an 11-up defense now, I think. So didn't make it and didn't take any damage. So not a lot of damage going around for now. That's good for me, I think. And that is the end of the round. So I'm just going to be post-commenting on the video from here on out. Hope you guys don't mind too much. And I'll see. I guess we've never really tried that before, so it'll be fun. I hope. We'll see how it goes. I know it's a fun game, so I didn't want to scrap it. And yeah, let's just roll it. We are in deployment phase here. Deployment phase. And there's no deployment this turn. No, wait. I am putting out another lowland unicorn. And that's it for this turn. I don't... yeah, this is very different. We have Joy and Strength and Gated Toughness in hand. And it is Sharkbait's Initiative. Doing post-commentary is very different. I usually just talk about what I'm gonna do. Now we're gonna do it in reverse. So he's enchanting himself. Warlord enchanting the Warlord. And he's done with the first quick. Do we do a quick cast this turn? I don't think so. No, no quick cast. So he has a chance to do an action here. Dwarf will attack the lowland unicorn that is not a pet. Trying to kill my horsies, and he rolls a max damage roll. 4 normal, 2 crit. We are going to reveal the K to toughness, so to take a little bit less damage. So 4 damage going in still. Angry Dwarf, says Sharkbait, yeah. And I think at that point I'm very worried about losing the unicorns. They're really good and they have a lot of staying power, but if you kill them, I think the best counter to this deck actually is to just take out the unicorns. You can't really let them live, because then you can stack all the healing. Just with the 4 lowland unicorns, the mage can basically heal 4 health every round, which is sort of insane. It's like a druid with a tree and a bark skin. So you kind of have to kill the unicorns, and that's what Sharkbait is realizing here. So what I'm doing, on the other hand, is looking at the unicorn here. He can kill it with a hurl rock for sure, so we can't even guard it. So I'd make the decision to run away. Run away. Because it will come back. It will heal itself, and then it will be at full health in a few turns. And of course we lose some offensive power while it's doing that, but he basically wastes the damage by spreading it out. I'm hoping that will bring me the victory in the end, just having the staying power. He says pass. And at that point, I think we're going for the Dwarf Panzer Guard, because it's the same the other way around. If we start hitting the mage, the damage to mages usually don't really stick. We have to take out the creature. We don't have a lot of killing power, so we can't burst down the mage. He has 4 armor and a reroll on effect dice, whereas the Panzer Guard only has 3 armor, and his defense is lower right now because of the restraint. He takes 2 damage from the mage. Also, if we leave the Dwarf Panzer Guard alone here, he will eventually work his way out of that Tangle Wine and start coming back and defending again, and that's just going to be super annoying. Better to take him out while he is vulnerable like this. So that's what we're going for, and then I'm putting down the joint strength on the pet. So now that's a very good unicorn. And he's going to attack with 5 dice, I think. I'm going to reveal it prematurely because I don't remember if the automation works on it. It probably does, I just wanted to be sure. And 5 dice on the Panzer Guard deals 3 crit. So we did 5 to him this turn. That's pretty good. And now the Warlord will have to activate. And what will he do? Mr. Sharkbait is thinking. He's gonna move in and throw a rock in close quarters combat onto the lowland unicorn. I'm not sure why he moves into the zone here. He could have stood back. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, no worries. So he rolls 6 attack dice again, dealing 4 crits. That will stick to the pet. But then we move the final unicorn into the zone. So again, he's healing 2 for this round, and the other one far away will be healing 1. So we're healing 3 damage per turn at the moment. And that's pretty good. We should see that move happening anytime soon. He also got dazed, of course, our pet here, so that does suck. But it's gonna be okay, I hope. It's really different when I know what's gonna happen, but we're trying to keep an aura of suspense here. So we're making room for the other unicorn, and in he goes. There you go. And that should be the end of the round. Yes. And the next round here. The first quick cast phase. We are gonna quick cast. No deploy this turn, by the way, and I'm having trouble with the mouse again because of the one-handed thing, as you can tell. But here comes the enchant onto the right. We're enchanting the unicorn that is in the zone and does not have a gator toughness on it right now because 1 armor and 7 health. It's not a lot when he has the 6 dice hurl rock in hand. You can pretty easily focus them down if they don't have the gator toughness. So I'm just trying to protect them here. That's my first quick cast phase. I opted to not do the deploy this turn because we need the mana for revealing enchantments and stuff. And because we are out of lowland unicorns, we can only have 4 of them in the deck. And the next one coming out will be a much more expensive creature, the Highland Unicorn, of course. Highland, Lowland, of course. So we're guarding with the pet unicorn because it was dazed anyways. We might as well let it tank some damage as well. And he says pass, so we are going to hit the Dwarf Panzer Guard with the Mage here. He rolls the defense, I believe. But it's an 11 up, so it's unlikely, and he didn't get it. No revealing, still got the Rhino Hide on there. And I'm rolling 3 critical. Very nice. And that's me done. So he's at 8 damage now, that Panzer Guard. Not feeling too good. He says pass again. And then something's gonna happen. The other unicorn will likely attack, I think. Oh, right now I'm worried that he will move forward with his mage and throw a rock at one of the unicorns in the back, because they are the only ones that are not protected, or the other one is protected but has damage on it already. So I'm moving this one back, running away, and then they're gonna heal together in the back there. The Dwarf Panzer Guard guarded, so the 2 unicorns are now hucking, healing, sharing the damage and the load. And then in the zone where everything's going on, we now see the Iron Golem suddenly pop forth. So I completely misjudged what Sharkbait was going for here. And now we're seeing some pressure being put on me in the forward zone. Only have 2 small unicorns versus his Panzer Guard and an Iron Golem. So we're trying to attack into the Dwarf Panzer Guard that's guarding, dealing 0 damage. And he will retaliate with Warhammer. And he rolls 2 normal damage, so we reveal that gator toughness and take 0 damage. Perfect. And I believe, no, he does have a final quick cast remaining, Mr. Sharkbait. What will that one be? He's got, what, 4 mana? Is that it? I can't really tell. Yes, 4 mana, and he puts out the Helm of Command and attaches a spell to that. So that's pretty interesting. Now, not very often that you see people using this one, but it is pretty good with Iron Golems, and it can be commanded to do stuff. And that is the end of the round. And we're moving into the next round here. Let's see. No deploy this turn, I think. Oh, we should deploy. Probably will deploy, yeah? The Highland Unicorn coming out. Yes. So now the pony, a bigger pony coming out. The interesting thing is that it has exactly the same stats as the Lowland Unicorns when they have Gator Toughness on. So that's kind of interesting. Now they have the same amount of health. And Sharkbait reveals that on his helmet, he has a Battle Fury. So he's casting that on the Iron Golem prematurely, and I think he does that because he's anticipating me maybe dissolving it in the quick cast phase here, which I could very well have done, so good play on him. I didn't have that planned, I believe. We're worried about what he's gonna do with that. Because now we are the Iron Golem will be doing 2 attacks. We have Gator Toughness and something in hand. So I'm putting Gator Toughness on the pet here that is already guarding. I will put it at 3 armor and 12 health, I believe. So that's pretty good. And it would be able to survive 2 hits from the Iron Golem, I think. So the Warhammer from the Panzer Guard is going on to the guard. We reveal a Gator Toughness because he did roll 3 damage, but we still take 1 critical. And is this a mistake here? I think I forget to move that damage onto my mage. Yeah, I do. Don't we have I think we have the joint strength on him, so that's a misplay. But anyway, gonna counter. And do 3 damage again with the 5 dice onto the Panzer Guard, putting him at 11. Now we have a precarious situation because I could guard again with the same one, the pet. But I kind of don't want to lose it. And then we have the weaker lowland unicorn that is very vulnerable to dying from 2 hits from an Iron Golem. It's kind of worrying. I'm contemplating moving out of the zone, but we can only move 1 creature at a time, so he will get a hit on something if he wants it. And so what do we move out first? Or do we even move out? Do we guard? He says done. So I'm contemplating guarding, but he's got the hurled rock. We're contemplating moving out, but he will still hit something. So yeah, I think in the end we end up just attacking with 1 unicorn. Because I was thinking here, let's see if I do what I remember. Thinking about all the things here. That says, it was not an easy decision. Kind of put myself in a bad position by moving the 2 other unicorns away. It's probably better than losing them, but now we're gonna maybe lose another one, so was it really worth it? It's tough to tell. We also have the Keejchen armor in hand, or Keejchen armor. Keejchen or Keejchen, I don't know. So what'll it be, Mr. Keejchen? Are you gonna do a move? We have to activate something. I'm activating the smaller unicorn with only 2 dice, trying to kill the Dwarf Panzer Guard. And he does get 3 critical again, so it goes down. So we did get, at this point I'm the only one who has killed anything, and it's a big creature, so that's pretty good. And then the Iron Golem will indeed finish off that unicorn. I was thinking that maybe he wouldn't do it because it already moved, but oh, and we got a Facebook notification there. Perfect. Anyway, back to the game. He uses both strikes on that unicorn, finishing it off completely, which is the right thing to do, because if you let damage stick, then these unicorns will just remove it. So it is destroyed. And the first pony goes down. So now we're in another bad spot. Basically, Sharkbait can do... He has a helmet and the wand. The wand will do 6 dice per turn if he uses it, and then he uses his other action to activate the helmet, put it on the Iron Golem, and do another 6 dice extra. So he can basically roll with the original 6 dice from the Golem. He's now doing 18 dice per turn in that zone, and that's pretty damn dangerous. The best way to move around or to counter an Iron Golem, though, is to move out of the zone, because it's slow. So we're doing exactly that. And then we can get the other 2 unicorns in the back up and helping. And I'm contemplating which one to do first. I'm going to do the one with the Gator Toughness first, because it has more armor. Right now they have the same amount of health. We still anticipate or think that he has a Kiro's favor on him, so a Hurled Rock with 6 dice can kill a unicorn with 1 armor and 7 health, because he gets 2 rolls basically. It's not. It's like it's more than 20%. It's gotta be. Now we're attacking here with the other unicorn because of the pet unicorn because we have initiative next turn. So before he has a chance to hit me with the golem again, we can move the unicorn out of the zone, and that way we get an extra attack in here, basically. And it dealt 1 damage to the iron golem, so maybe not worth it, but it's worth a shot. And then he is gonna do something here, probably he's doing a stalagmite onto the lowland unicorn, which is probably a good move since it now has 3 armor. He does 4 damage total. And that one does not do any effects, I guess, because he rolled a 12 in the effect die. That's fair. And the last unicorn will move up and join the Beastmaster. And this is the end of the round. And here we are I'm having some banter with the boys, calling out Sharkbait for being the murderer of ponies. And yeah, we're moving into the next round. No deployment. Don't have a lot of creatures left, basically. We are going to do a first quick cast phase, and I'm dispelling the Hawkeye. So not a lot of people bring backups to Hawkeye, especially out of school. And it does take away a lot of dice from this warlord, especially if he has a hero's favor as well and all that shebang. He does not quick cast, and then we move the pet out of the zone to protect it from this golem here. There is the big possibility this round that he will put down either he could lesser teleport the golem into the zone, or he can force push one of my creatures into the zone of the golem and still get his 2 attacks with it. I'm sort of scared of it at this point, and I'm really not sure that moving out of the zone like I did was the right play, because it did cost us some attacks. But on the other hand, these small, weak ponies, what can they really do against such reckless hate? Sharkbait passes, which is always the right thing to do. Then, what do we do here? I think we are putting a Gator Toughness on the final lowland unicorn here. What will it be? I think that's what's going to happen here. Sir Jason Cray says, golems are strong, they're no fun at all, they just really serve their purpose well. They are. We got a guard to that lowland unicorn. So Sharkbait uses the Warlord's main action to buff or use Battle Fury again on the golem. Sort of showing me that he is indeed gonna hit me with it, so it can still be a force push and a lesser teleport. Now that we know it's coming. Holy moly, that's a big spider on my desk. Hold on a minute. Jesus. Kill it. Oh no, it disappeared. And we're back. That's one dead spider. Can't sneak into my house like that. Alright, and where we are enchanting the lowland unicorn here with the Gator Toughness. He is gonna probably murder a unicorn here. He does indeed force push it down into the zone with his quick action, and then we will see the golem go to town on her, hit it, him. Who knows? Doing 4 damage first with the first strike against 2 armor. Yes. We counter with the horn. I do think that he gets the counter strike in here in between the 2 attacks. Doesn't matter. Deals 0 damage back to the 5 armor of, or is it 6? No, 5 armor I think of the Iron Golem. The Iron Golem will attack again and does 4 damage again. So the lowland unicorn barely escapes death here, and the highland unicorn now has a chance to move into that same zone and provide healing or regeneration for that one unicorn, trying to keep it alive. The problem, of course, is that he has initiative next turn, and he has an elemental wand with a Hurl Rock still, so even if it gets 2 healing in the upkeep phase, it probably will die to a Hurl Rock. So yeah, I guess I don't even do that. I actually thought I would have done that, but I don't move in. We just sit there, and that is the end of the round. And here we have the next round. No deployment this turn either, I believe. No. The first quick cast phase belongs to Sharkbait. Will we see the Hurl Rock? I think we do. Yes, here it comes. And the Warlord will attack with a Hurl Rock. Now with only 5 attack dice, of course, but he does get 4 damage again onto the poor little lowland unicorn, and it is dead. Not even the regeneration from the highland unicorn would have saved it. So now we're down 2 unicorns, and that's pretty bad. I had the lesser teleport in hand, so I could have teleported it out if he hadn't killed it with that action, or teleported in a guard maybe. Then we have the Pillar of Righteous Flame in hand, which will roll, of course, 6 dice versus the Iron Golem, because it's a non-living creature. In the actions phase, Sharkbait will say pass, and I will probably, at this point, just move back into the zone. He already used his 1 action for the turn, so he can't do 18 dice. He can only do, and I say only do 12 attack dice this turn, which is still really bad for me, but we are gonna try it. Gonna move in, and I think we are attacking the Iron Golem, indeed. Want to get that one off the board. It's the only real threat he has, besides the Elemental Wand. I cannot really deal with the Elemental Wand, but I cannot kill the Warlord as long as he stays in the same zone as this Iron Golem, so we are gonna have to kill it. Dealing 2 damage to the Iron Golem. Very cool. Sharkbait says pass again. Now I think the pet can come down here and deal 5 damage, or 5 dice, to the Warlord. Sorry, not the Warlord, the Iron Golem. Which is pretty good for a lowland unicorn. Right, and this is where we get a really, really good roll. So that's 5 attack dice dealing 6 critical damage, which is basically the same roll I got in the last video versus Sir Jason Grace's Battleforge. 5 dice dealing 6 critical is amazing. And I'm saying wait here because Sharkbait was a little bit fast on saying pass or doing stuff before. And I'm thinking about doing the pillar right now. But I think I decide against it. I want him to hit something with the Golem before I move in the weaker creatures. The other 2 we have in here is the Mage, of course, which is really tanky. And then we have the Pet, which has joint strength and 3 armor, so it's pretty tanky. So we're gonna maybe tank a hit with one of them. Now we'll see what he does. He has to activate a creature now. He's got 14 mana, 11 channeling. So he guards with the Iron Golem, because he doesn't want to hit one of the other creatures. Not so sure about that decision, since we do have Regenerate 2 on the Highland Unicorn, but it's better than hitting any of the other creatures, I suppose. And then what do we do? Is it time for the pillar? I'm going to move down another creature. I think we're guarding with that one, yeah. Just in case. Yeah, I'm not sure why I Because I didn't want to attack into the Iron Golem, I suppose. And he summons another Panzer Guard. Dwarf Panzer Guard. So another creature that we will have to deal with. Now it's time for the pillar. The pillar will come down. Because if we can finish off or at least deal enough damage to the Iron Golem before the Highland Unicorn strikes it, then he won't get the counter strike, which would be really nice. He only have 4 health remaining, and the pillar will do, with 6 dice, does 5 normal and 5 critical damage, obliterating that Iron Golem, and then the Highland Unicorn will come down. And this time I think we are going for the Mage, because the Panzer Guard has a 9 up defense right now, which that would kind of suck to have that have him dodge this 5 dice attack. So we're just laying it on the Mage, and we deal 4 critical damage against his 4 armor. So again, really good. I'm gonna taunt Sharkbait a little bit here and say, you have angered the ponies. He killed 2 ponies and now they're taking revenge. They killed his friends. Or he killed their friends, sorry. And he says, bring it on. Romeo is counting the crits. 15 crits in the last 3 attacks. 15. And that is the end of the round. Alright, and in the next round here, no deployment again. First quick cast. Let's see, it's my initiative here. The pillar did a nice roll again. I think like 4 crits. On to the Mage. And very nice. No quick cast from either of us. And it's suddenly looking very, very good for me at this point. The Golem went down without any trouble. And then now his helmet isn't really doing anything, because what can he use it on here? And the pillar is doing good damage to his Mage. We're gonna hit him with the Highland Unicorn. Still have a guard in the zone as well, dealing 2 crits. And the critical train is rolling. He says pass. And we're gonna hit him again, I think. Some more dice. Right, so we have the Corrosive Orchid in hand. And I'm contemplating here what to remove if we put it down. Which I think we are going to do right now, because I should do it before hitting the Mage, especially if we are thinking about removing armor. We have 9 remaining here. I'm going to do the attack. You can still re-roll it with the pants. Dealing 2 damage and no corrode. 2 critical is very nice. Removing the Mist token. And I'm thinking about the Harsh Forge Blade, but we cannot take that one, I think. Actually, we could have, I suppose, because I have 9. It doesn't cost extra. But I'm taking out the pants for 4 mana. And then that turns out to be a very good decision, because he will immediately reveal the Armor Ward. So it would have broken the spell removal, or the removal, if not for the fact that I can pay for the extra 4 here. And we're now down to 1 mana. That does put me in a weird spot here. Because, wait, still got an action, yeah, because I clicked done and I didn't actually do an action here. But there's some problems with this. I think the other thing we have in hand is a Force Push, which I can now not use, because we don't have the mana anymore. We also have an unrevealed Gator Toughness on the final Lowland Unicorn. And now we don't have the mana to reveal it. And it's the one that's guarding as well, so that's not too good. But I think paying for the removal after the Armor Ward is still good. It's just that is going to create some problems here. He now attacks the Highland Unicorn, and I realize that I cannot pay for the Gator Toughness, so it will take full damage here. 3 damage from the Panzer Guard, and it will counter-strike, of course. But now it's at 4 health, 1 armor, and he still has both his actions. So the Elemental Wand Hurl Rock has a very nice chance of just obliterating that poor pony. That's exactly what Sharkbait's gonna do. He's not gonna waste any time. He's just gonna smack it. Rolling 3 normal and 2 critical, which is enough to kill it. And it is dead. It would have survived with the gator toughness, so very, very nice play by Sharkbait revealing the armor ward here. Or you could say that I maybe misplayed by not thinking that he could have had an armor ward. Could definitely just played something else. Either way, we're now rolling against the Mage again, because we already have a good head start on dealing some damage to him. And we get 2 criticals with 5 damage here, so that's decent. And he still has his Mage action, so he'll probably want to move out of the Pillar of Righteous Flame, since I can't push him back right now. And he does indeed. I think he changes his mind here. He was gonna move up. Maybe I'm wrong. He's thinking. No, he's staying there. He does a Flame Blast onto the Highland Unicorn, which is kind of cool. And he gets a good roll here, so it's 2 armor, 2 normal, and 4 critical. The 4 critical will stick, and he gets a burn as well. So now he's trying to focus down the Highland Unicorn also. We're down to 2 unicorns out of the 5 that I've put out, which is really bad. And this is the end of the round. And then the next round here, we have no deployment still. I think, yeah, and the first quick cast phase, it is his initiative. I said wait here. Oh, because I am deploying. Here comes Dorsius, the alpha pony. But on to the quick cast phase, he didn't want a quick cast. I really thought that he would maybe nullify himself or something here, because he must anticipate that we get a force push on him here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. A force push prepared, and I think I also had a surging wave prepared in case he force pushed, because then at least I could avoid an attack. So we're going to force push him into the Pillar of Righteous Flame. It has a day's chance as well, so I think it's okay. We get him back into the creatures. So yeah, that's probably the best call. I'm going to play the 2 extra mana for the Harsh Forge Blade. Do the attack with the pillar. The pillar also rolled a very nice roll against the Panzer Guard in the upkeep phase. So all in all, I've been rolling amazingly. And we get another good one here, 3 critical onto the Mage, putting him at 22 out of 34, so 12 health remaining, 12 life remaining. The Panzer Guard will attempt to hit the Unicorn. He doesn't. Oh, he does manage to avoid fumbling an attack, but then he rolls 1 normal damage and 0 critical, so dealing no damage. Then the Warlord will attack with a Hurl Rock onto the Highland Unicorn, dealing 5 here. Then he reveals his Akira's Favor, finally, and re-rolls into less damage, 4 normal damage instead of 5. So I am actually going to be able to take a damage off of the Unicorn here. And then I'm going to crack a little joke at Mr. Sharkbait here. The dice watches My Little Pony, but I think I changed that into, yes, Akira watches My Little Pony. This is a known fact, of course, at least in the context of this game. Because the Akira doesn't favor me, even though he has the enchantment on him. I literally have Akira's favor. The ponies are stronger. So we're gonna get the Corrosive Orchid onto the Mage again. Doing 2 critical again. Very nice. And then we are just... The Panzer Guard. I'm removing the days from him, but he's not guarding or anything. I'm really not worried about it. So I'm just going to focus the Mage now. Oh, and as I say that, I'm suddenly guarding with my Mage. I think I did want to protect my Highland Unicorn just in case here. Yeah, I kind of regret that right now, but that's what I do here, apparently. I should have probably just attacked the Mage here. So he's going to move out, yeah. And a Mage Warren comes out. And whatever could Sharkie end up putting on a Mage Wand at this point. Riddle me this, riddle me that. He puts the rune of Reforging on it, a cantrip rune. And attaches a spell to it. But that's all his actions for this turn, so it won't be casting anything this turn. So I'm going to try to, before he starts healing with his Mage Wand, that it could either be a healing wand or a teleportation wand, of course. That's the two things I'm sort of suspecting at this point. So now I can't really do anything else but try to kill him before he starts healing. So we're going to charge him with the Highland Unicorn here. For 5 dice. Dealing 2 critical and 4 normal damage, which now that he has 3 armor, will deal 3 damage, putting him at, what, 26, I think? And then the pet unicorn will hit him for 4 dice, dealing 4 critical damage, putting him at 30. 30 out of 34. And that is the end of the round. Yep. And we are moving into what could very well be the last round. No deployment this turn. So I have 2 nullifiers in hand, and we are going to quick cast because it's my initiative. I quick cast a nullify onto him because I'm anticipating the heal. And I'll pay 2 extra mana for his Harshforge. He chooses to quick cast or no, I don't remember. Right, so at this point, Sharkbait, I think, is throwing his hands into the air and saying, whatever, let's just throw some boulders into Keejchen's face to finish this game. And I don't feel like I need to reveal the Rhino High because we're not being pressured. We just need to save the mana to do nullifies and maybe removing wands in a few turns, though I'm not sure how I would ever get the mana for that, since he has the Harshforge and the Armor Ward. Still, I'm saving the mana. Then I got slammed. And then first I want to go in and attack. But then I think, oh no, I still have a nullify in hand that I want to cast if he tries to heal. So I'm putting back the slam token and doing something else. Giving him a little Even though I think he just showed us that he doesn't really care anymore, I of course will try to do my best still. So we'll do the Corrosive Orchid onto the Panzer Guard here. Which, by the way, in the upkeep phase, the pillar rolled maximum damage against the Dwarf, rolling 4 normal and 4 crit, and a burn that it then immediately rolled 2 damage as well, so my dice has definitely stepped up that game. The pet will attack the Warlord, dealing 2 damage, putting him at 32, close to death. And the Warlord moves into my zone, throwing a last Hail Mary into me with a Hurl Rock, dealing not a lot of damage. 2 damage. And then the Highland Unicorn, seeing its opportunity here, will charge into the zone and attack the Warlord. The power of friendship. No? Reconsidering that, apparently. Done. All right, because he didn't technically click done, and I want to follow protocol here. Right. So then now with the power of friendship, the Highland Unicorn will charge 5 dice, 60% kill chance. And there it goes, 4 critical. All the criticals. And that is the end of this game. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you to Sharkbait for playing against my silly pony deck here that should absolutely not work, but somehow does. Check out my April Fool's video. There's gonna be a link to it in the description here. It's technically hidden, but you can access it by direct link if you think it's funny. I hope you do. It's probably more fun if you don't know that it's an April Fool's video, but whatever. It's there and you can watch it if you like. For now, thank you guys for watching, and I hope I promise that next week will be a serious book again. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.